We are talking about scaling. And what this means is not making your business bigger. Scale does not mean more staff, more overheads, yes, more revenue, but it actually means doing more, getting more results, getting more profit, impacting more people without necessarily doing more work. True scale and a business that has a high valuation or a high valuation multiplier, because guess what, guys, some of you should be thinking today about building your business to sell it one day. So this is super important. You could have a $10 million a year revenue, but that business's valuation is going to be absolutely pants if there's no profit, if there's no recurring revenue, if the business money, that $10 million that is coming in, is only coming from 1 or 2 clients, is only coming from 1 or 2 geographical locations. If you want a business that is high value, that is high profit, and that is going to earn you the highest amount of income if you were to sell it one day, you need to be thinking scalability. Doing more, getting more results with less input. And that, my friends, is where the real sweet spot of business happens. This is when you know that you've made it. So let's talk about how do we get there in the first place. One thing I want to talk to you all about is seeing your business as a system. Succeeding in any business, in any industry, is all about understanding that it's all just one big, simple math formula. The math formula basically goes, and I know you can't see my screen very well, but at the very top of our business, we have marketing. This is all the things that gets people's attention, gets them to notice us, whether it's us putting it directly in front of their faces via direct marketing or paid advertising, whether it's doing activities like content marketing, speaking on stages, speaking on podcasts, coming and presenting on other people's summits and communities, whether it is doing PR, whether it's creating affiliate and partnership programs, whatever it might be. At the very top of our business is all of the ways that people discover us and can find us. This discoverability is critical. And again, it has a simple math formula based on, if I want to make X number of dollars per year, how many people do I need to get in front of? There's a ChatGPT prompt for you, my friends. Here, in fact, I'm going to say it to you right now. I want you all to put into your ChatGPT at some point, not necessarily right now. If I want to make, let's say, $1 million in the next 12 months, and my conversion rate is 1%, how many customers do I need to get in front of per month to hit my revenue goal? I bet none of you know that. And this is why most businesses are not hitting their revenue goal. They think that if I just put a couple of Facebook posts up, if I send out the odd email when I remember to do it, maybe I'll chuck $20 on some Facebook ads 1 month and see what happens. Maybe I'll hit my revenue goal. And then a year goes by and they haven't, and they wonder why. And they come to consultants like me and say, my business is making no money. I've got really good stuff. I'm still where I was last year. And I say, how many people did you get in front of this month? And they go, oh no, I put a Facebook post up, got 200 views. You need to know, if you want to make $1 million and your conversion rate is 1%, how many people does that mean you need to actually be in front of in order to have a chance at hitting your revenue goal? ChatGPT can give you that answer. So what do we mean by conversion rate? For those of you that don't know, hands up if you do know your conversion rate. Couple of you do? Awesome. This is one of the most important numbers you need to start getting to know. And if you are using a proper CRM, your CRM will tell you what your conversion rate is. This means how many people buy your thing after looking at it or seeing it. I like to imagine this. Imagine if you're in a room full of 100 people and they're your perfect target clients. This is the important part. They must be your perfect target clients. If you delivered the most amazing presentation in the world, how many people would be likely to buy? If one of them are likely to buy and you're quite confident you could get one of them to buy from you, then you've got a conversion rate of 1%. So it's really simple maths there. If you can get half of the room, 50 people to buy, you've got a conversion rate of 50%. Now let me give you a tiny bit of math here. In the online space today, the average digital product or service has a conversion rate of between 1 and 3%. Back in the olden internet days, it was around 80%. About 5 years ago, it was about 30%. About a year, 2 years ago, it was around 9%. Today, the average conversion rate when you're putting something up for sale online is between 1 and 3%. Now get this, it gets worse. I know I'm starting with doom and gloom. It gets worse. Because already, does that mean for every 100 people who see your promotional post and your amazing video you've made, or that brilliant blog post you wrote or turned up at your presentation, right? Not only are only 1 to 3% of them likely to buy it, that 1 to 3% usually need to have seen you at least 22 times before they buy. Oh, shit. So now, right, I want you all to know, if you are not selling as much as you want to be selling, you're not shit, right? Your thing isn't rubbish. It's not doomed. Don't give up. You're simply not hitting enough numbers. You're not giving yourself enough chance to reach the volume of eyeballs you need to be meeting, and you're not hitting those eyeballs enough times. This means, quite simply, that you absolutely are in control of your marketing and you can hit that revenue goal. As soon as, how many people do I need to get in front of to hit my revenue goal at 1% conversion rate? You do that 22 times and you keep doing it over and over again. And if you are hitting those numbers, you cannot fail. It's simple math. Now, for some of you, you might be thinking, geez, Sarah, that's a lot. But actually, when you understand that simple fact of life, now all of a sudden, it's not about hope and a dream anymore. It's about simple strategy. And I want you to seek comfort in that simple strategy, because strategy can be systemized. Strategy can be actioned. Strategy can be actioned by someone that's not you.